Virus amongst inner circle. Hurricane Nicholas makes landfall and pounds coastal Texas and Louisiana with rain. Welcome back. Now the details in full. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi witnessed the launch of the UN Human Development Report 2021 in Egypt. During the ceremony, he received the UN Human Development Report for Egypt. We have more details in this report. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi witnessed the launch of the UN Human Development Report 2021 in Egypt. During the ceremony, he received the UN Human Development Report for Egypt. The UN Permanent Representative Randa Abul Hosn addressed the gathering. She said the United Nations report monitors the challenges Egypt has faced. She added Egypt has shown great concern with several issues, including environmental issues. The United Nations Development Programme Administrator Achem Steinter also addressed the event. He said the UN has worked with Egypt for sustainable development. Meanwhile, the UN coordinator in Egypt, Elena Panova, speaking at the ceremony, congratulated Cairo on the Human Development Report 2021. She praised efforts in the field of women empowerment as well as other domains. She said Egypt is one of the leading countries in the combat of the coronavirus pandemic. Panova also added that Egypt is one of the developing markets that has shown economic growth. The Minister of Planning and Economic Development, Hala Said, also said the UN Development Report monitors the levels of development worldwide. Said said the report helps in boosting development efforts. She added that the country is working vigorously to enhance investments, adding that economic growth has risen despite various challenges. Addressing the event, the Prime Minister, Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, also said Egypt has adopted an effective economic reform program. He added the pandemic has proved Egypt's resilience, and education has also witnessed great progress over the last period. Madbouli said Egypt has launched more than 20 initiatives to improve citizens' lives. He said the state is also adopting green recovery and digital transformation programs. During the ceremony, President el-Sisi witnessed a session dubbed Development is a Right for All, Egypt, the March and the Path. The head of the UN Bureau for Cooperation between Southern Hemisphere countries, Dr. Adel Abdel Latif, addressed the session, as well as the editor of the UN Human Development Report 2021 in Egypt, Dr. Khaled Zakaria Amin. The World Health Organization representative in Egypt, Dr. Naima Ekasir, also spoke at the session. She vowed to continue cooperation with development partners for the support of the health sector in Egypt. The UN Labour Organization Bureau Director in Egypt, Eric Oshelson, also gave an address during the session, as well as the UN Population Fund representative in Egypt, Frederica Meijer. During the ceremony, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi attended a session dubbed Development Right for All, Egypt, the March and the Path. Addressing the session, el-Sisi praised the team who took part in issuing the Human Development Report. He said the report was marked by credibility and transparency. Sisi said fighting terrorism has been ongoing while at the same time steering the wheel of development, adding that the war on terrorism was also regarded as part of development. He said he wishes that the next UN Human Rights Report includes what Egypt has achieved under the Decent Life Initiative. He said all state institutions are target of development programs. The president said Egyptians are the real heroes behind the success of the economic reform program. The Sisi said the Decent Life Initiative will transform the lives of 85 million citizens, adding that the state is adamant on offering services worthy of the Egyptian citizen. Meanwhile, the head of the UN Bureau for Cooperation between Southern Hemisphere countries, Dr. Adel Abdel Latif, addressed the session, as well as the editor of the UN Human Development Report in Egypt, Dr. Khaled Zakaria. The WHO representative in Egypt also spoke during the session. Egypt reported 491 new coronavirus infections, bringing the total number of cases to 292,957 people since the outbreak hit the country in mid-February last year. Ministry of Health also reported 14 new deaths, bringing the total number of fatalities to 16,871. The ministry added that 651 patients were discharged from hospitals, raising the number of those who recovered to 246,726 people. Meanwhile, the Kremlin said on Tuesday that Russian President Vladimir